Hello and welcome to Lesson 5. I'm Beverly Jacobson, here to share with you on these 7 steps to becoming fit for life. And I just want to say thank you for choosing to do this. I'm just really thrilled that you have taken the step and stepped out maybe in faith and a little bit of curiosity, wondering what this is all about. And I hope it's okay to tell you that I've been praying for you. I've been praying that God would direct people who really need what these oils have to offer, that I could connect with you and walk with you on this journey, because this has been such a blessing to my life and to my whole family. Truly, these oils have been a gift. I'll share a little bit today, some specific ways, and then in tomorrow's lesson, just something that's really close to my heart. So thank you for journeying with me. So I want to remind you, if you haven't already, go ahead and print out your PDF note-taking guide. I hope that is a helpful resource for you, but we're going to be talking about 4 oil blends today. So I want to make sure that we can clip along fairly quickly, but it was hard to narrow them down, but these are 4 that really stand out as ones that I used early in my oiling journey and often, and we still use them over and over nowadays. So the first one that I have to talk about is the amazing Thieves Blend. Thieves is a kind of a little smell of Christmas. There's cinnamon and clove in it, along with lemon that we talked about yesterday, and rosemary and a eucalyptus species. And together they are a powerhouse. And it's the name Thieves comes from the legend of some robbers that were plundering dead and dying bodies during the time of the Black Plague. So the legend says that they were apprehended and that they were told that they could be let go if they shared the secret of how they didn't get sick. So at any rate, Gary Young formulated this amazing blend, and I can tell you honestly, this is the reason that we decided to take the plunge and try this whole essential oil thing out. I'd been hearing so much about this blend from friends when I would complain about our family being sick again. They would say, oh, you got to get some Thieves, just diffuse some Thieves, rub Thieves on the bottom of your feet. All right, so as you can imagine, Thieves supports our immune system, and that's what we needed. That at the time that we got started with doing all this, we needed to boost our immune system. So how we use it is just like I mentioned. We put it in the diffuser. We rub it on the bottoms of our feet. If someone's getting a tickle in their throat or that scratchy feeling, we'll put it in hot tea, not boiling water, because you don't want to destroy the healthful benefits, but hot water with some raw honey. I like to do 1 drop of Thieves and 3 drops of lemon oil that we talked about yesterday. That is really soothing and a good way to get rid of the junk that is causing that sore throat. It is in our wellness roller. In addition to applying it just directly on our feet, we put it in a special blend that just is a proactive way to keep us healthy as well. And you can cook with it. You can throw it in some applesauce. Really great around the holidays with your recipes too. So the next blend is called DiGize, and if you remember the system, the digestive system that it supports, you'll know how to say the name DiGize. And I almost don't want to smell it, but I feel like I should, because we're talking about aromatic essential oils. It's not my favorite to smell, and honestly, this is not one you're going to put in the diffuser. This is a dietary supplement, so you can put it in water or put it in a capsule and swallow it if you were having some digestive issues, or I just can't bring myself to swallow it, because to be honest, the oils that comprise this blend, they're just strong. There's fennel, tarragon, ginger, peppermint, juniper, lemongrass, patchouli, and anise. It's not a pleasing aroma to me, but I like the results. So if you are having some kind of digestive issues, I will just say that this brings your body back into balance. So whether you're running to the bathroom all the time, or whether you're having struggles to keep your system moving, this will bring you back into balance. I have used it on myself. I have used it with my children. We have stopped tummy bugs in their tracks because we get this on our bellies quickly, and it really has been a blessing. Raven is the next blend I want to talk about, and this has, I know there's wintergreen and peppermint, of course Ravensara, that's where it gets the name Raven. And this, as you might be able to imagine if you know anything about those oils, supports the respiratory system. So even just smelling it is very soothing. It's very calming. But I know that if we are battling something that's going to affect our throat or our lungs, this needs to go in the diffuser, and it needs to be on my neck and my chest so my body can be receiving the benefits from applying it topically. Now, if I were using this with my children, I would dilute it. I'd put a carrier oil, smear it on them first, and then put a drop on them and rub that in as well. But this is super, super good for those respiratory difficulties that we come up against, especially in the winter season. And I really am thankful that it's part of our wellness arsenal. It's just there. It has replaced so many over-the-counter medicines, not just Raven, but I'm talking about all of these things. I really don't have those medicines anymore. Some of them, I didn't like the side effects that I experienced, or that my kiddos were experiencing with them. And once I was convinced, once I saw proof that these were really working and helping my family feel better, I didn't have any hesitation to get rid of the stuff in the medicine cabinet. That is me. I'm not a doctor. I'm not, prescribing or saying that you should do the same thing, but that is the level of comfort I have with using these oils. It's just been little things, little bits day after day, and then when we encounter big things and we see some huge changes, I'm a believer for sure. All right, the last blend I want to talk about is Panaway, and it's a weird name, but if you can think Panaway. This is really good for your musculoskeletal system. So good. Gary Young formulated this specifically for some back issues. And early on in my journey with oils, I had my friend who introduced me to them. I had some significant back issues, and she said, "Oh, Beverly, if I could just get you some of our oils, you'd be fine." And I was thinking in my head, this is like nerve pain shooting down my whole lower back and body. I can't walk. However, I have to say I've had that experience with Panaway and my lower back pain, which I still have to be careful. I see a chiropractor, we do massage therapy now and then, and I exercise and I stretch. I do yoga, and I take care of the body that God has given me, but this has really helped me support that as well. My teenage boys use it. If they pull a muscle, playing football or whatever, that is good for them as well. One of them calls it my root beer oil because it has that wintergreen in it also, and it kind of just has that smell, but it is great. If my husband has some kinks after a long day of work, I'll put a few drops of this up and down his spine and a little bit of massage oil to carrier oil, and rub him down, and that it's very soothing. So, all right, Thieves and DiGize and Raven and Panaway are our blends. I hope that these can be a blessing to you and your family, and I hope that you're encouraged maybe by hearing some of the stories of what my family and I have done, and just how simple this is to incorporate in your everyday life. So we're closing in. We have one more lesson where we're going to dig deep into some specific oils, and it's going to be really special to me because that's really the heart and soul of why I share this, and it comes from the journey, the story that I'll share with you tomorrow in our next lesson. So until then, I'm Beverly Jacobson, and thank you so much for coming along this journey with me.